All right, yeah, the only thing I can actually think of is making a copy of the slider used, taking a copy of an existing slider, because you can't take a static image and make it an image slider. You actually have to have all the code and everything done. Now, we do have those in other pages, so you can copy one from another page or copy a component, make a duplicate of it, and then insert that into a different page. So we'll use the About page as an example. This is the only one I could really think of that would match what you're looking for, because it is a slider and it does all the things you're looking for, and it's in page. So your About page uses let's just go here for a second, tell us in a second once it flips over. Okay, it uses the About carousel right here. So just a quick check to make sure that there are no additional current page style sheets, and there are not, because there's no additional. Sometimes the components, if they require a lot of extra CSS in order to run, we have to link it in up top, because it just doesn't make sense to load in 800 lines of CSS into a page, or all the pages, if only one page is using it. So anyways, quick answer. Let's go to our components, carousels, and About. So library, components, carousels, and then we're going to open up or make a copy of the About carousel right here, because it has that one page in there. So let's make a copy of it and paste it. Oops, copy and paste. Okay, and we'll call this product details, or product dash details. Okay, let's do that. And one more for the road, just to make it, I mean, you don't have to do this, you can call it whatever you want. Product dash details .htm. I like to rename because I'm going to show you what we do here. Now we're going to go into our, we're going to actually go to the code. We're going to copy this WebBot from our About page. We're going to go to our product details page, find that image, and then replace it with this WebBot, and then update the link. And then you have a slider, right? Okay, so there's our picture. So click the picture, go to code view, and you see the whole image tag is already selected when we did that. So we go into our product details, click the picture, go to code, and immediately paste that WebBot into place. Okay, just like that. And then what we're going to do as a final is right click on see we have the product details folder and then the product details page we created from the copy. Right click on it, go to properties, and this blue is going to be highlighted. Copy that and click OK. And down here in our WebBot, we replace this link or the path to our library components carousel About to the new path of the product details, and we hit save. And let's just I'm just going to preview this real quick to see if we need to make any other adjustments to the code in here. Yeah, we're missing something, so let's figure out what that is. Okay, so now we have a nice image slider working here. And how did I get that working? If you change the size of the images, by the way, if you make them taller or square, then they will show up as square. If you, they're just going to take up whatever width is available. But there's one other thing we have to do here, and I'm just going to show you. After we pasted the WebBot in here, right, the thumb box from all this that was used needs to go away. So here's just a quick change we need to make is select this WebBot right here in green and Control X on your keyboard and cut it. Okay, go up to the div class of thumb hover. See this thumb color right here? Do a select tag and then paste. We want to replace that with the slider. We don't want the slider inside of the thumb div because that causes problems apparently. And then save, and the code looks neat and tidy, and then you can preview your page and it's going to look like this. And like I said, if you want your image to be taller, make a square image. All right, The reason being is you're in a column of 6, which means 50%. The image will take up 50% of the page width. That means it could be a completely square image, and it will look really good as a square. It'll also take up more room.